What are you guys' thoughts on the whole change of, from 4 teams to 8 teams, and how you think it's going to affect the season this year?
I think it was a big jump, but I think it was necessary. And the reason why I think it's necessary, because it's going to show the future of what football in Scandinavia is like. 8 teams is something that I think is the bare minimum, for a league. And it's something that I discussed with the former president of football in Sweden, to bump it up to about 20 to 25 teams and make a Scandinavian league where it'd be like a 20 to 25 teams. You have to grab the teams from Denmark, of course, grab the teams from Norway, take some of the lower division teams from Sweden and bump them up.
I think it's a smart move. I mean, I've been saying it on any podcast that I've been on for a couple of years now that the Super Series needs to become more competitive by adding more teams. So they bumped it up to 8 and adding a team from Norway. I think was a smart move as well. As
a player right now, it's more fun to play against more teams.
I think going into this season, adding 4 new teams is the unknown. You don't know what you're really going to get. You don't know how teams are really looking, so it'll be interesting to see.
People ask me about the Sweden League all the time. They're like, there's only 4 teams. It must not be good down there. And I'm telling them the last couple of years, them 4 teams, you put them in any other league, they right up at the top. But it still doesn't change the fact that there's only 4 teams. But even if the 4 teams who were there before are the better of the 4 teams, it gives the league a little bit more legitimacy.